Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with a puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark. I did a lot of whining yesterday, but I think a lot of it was justified. But I know it's not a good look, but I don't know. What can I say? Yeah, going to recline a little bit because I'm a lazy. Ooh, hopefully the microphone's still working. This is almost unplugged here. It's very hot. It's very hot here. Tomorrow's the last day of the heat wave, and then it'll cool down significantly. Okay, here we go. 1 minute in. Da, 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 Oh, I'm in check. Hello, Ryan. I've stated such things at the beginning of my stream. If somebody was on time... Oh, I don't know why I'm being sassy. I'm a bit tired. I'm hot. We have a heat wave going on. I don't want to take on c5 because gf and I'm no better. So it's either taking on f4 or taking his queen. Check. Checkmate, mate in two. What the heck is this? Wow, I think it's queen d6. Takes. Not quite. Oh, his queen's under attack. So I think I just take the rook. Can you hear the fan? I have a loud fan pointed at me. I'm sure you can hear it, but is it obnoxiously loud? Bishop b2. King d2. Or just rook b8. It might be simplest. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's very loud here. There must be some noise suppression or something going on. Okay, so we have one reasonable check on c1. If king b3, I'm seeing no continuation. Oh, there's another check. I'm so stupid. Dude, there's also queen d3. Oh god, I'm bad. Okay, and then mate. Oh god, just a mate and 2. I am bad. And not in a Michael Jackson way. Check. And then we have a discovery. Right? He has to go to a light square. And then we have... How good is our discovery, though? Pretty damn good. We win the bishop. We are black. Mate in 2. What the fuck? Okay. I have to sit upright. That means I'm serious. Okay, now we have to think. So can I take... So right now, we're up the exchange, but black has, what? 3 pawns for the exchange. So black is technically up material. If I take the knight, then I'll be up material. So if he recaptures... I have check, check, but it's not mate. But does it need to be? Then I take on d7. Actually, no, I could take here then. No. The bishop's gone. Yeah, so I take on on E7. And when the smoke clears, so bing, bang, bang, boom, bang. Well, so I'm talking about this. Bing, bang, 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 bang. But then he can also take on E2. I don't think that's the way. Yeah, I don't think that's the way. I don't know how this is level 10. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's only I'm going to start over. If it's wrong, I don't understand. I consider taking with the knight, but I think he can just move, right? But I don't know how this. I don't understand this. It ends too early. So what are we doing after? Oh, it's my move here. But even so, this was not clear. For some reason, I thought this was black's move. But yeah, like, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, his knight's still under attack. This is rated 1300. It's such bullshit. Oh, yeah. So he can't defend both, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I should have figured that out. I don't know how that's rated 1300 though. Hello, Mimzovich. Oh, you are definitely Asian. It's mostly. I mean, it's very popular, mostly in Japanese culture, I think, right? Koreans do it as well. I've never been to one. I'm too shy to be naked around strangers. But isn't it too hot to go to one now? It's so hot. Oh, you're sorry, you're not in Canada right now. So is it winter time in Korea right now? Wait, Yeah, the other one ended too early. I did not deserve it. Okay, so there's no... Is there a way for him to defend here? There's nothing. There's a check. But then I can block it. I think I can just go here. I don't see why this wouldn't be good. Okay, so if I go check, check, but how do I take the queen? How do I take the queen? Oh, I'm on F1. Okay, takes... Then we have this. Check, back rank, there's this. So he has to take. Then there's a fork. Check. And that would be mate, so he has to go to F6. It's mate either way. No, it's not mate either way. Yes, it is. We can take the knight. I'm scared of his pawn, but I can sack the bishop. To the fork. Queen me. Takes... I don't know what he's doing. Okay, stopping this. If I go king e2, problem is he can... I don't know, this looks winning too. No, there might be a problem. There might be bishop e3 then. So there's no reason not to... although, hang on. This could be... No. This has to be best. I could take and then push. Oh, I can just take. What am I talking about? Oh, wait. Yeah, that should be good, right? Check. Here I can be up a piece. He's got to go to h4, and then, yeah, we're forcing this. We are black. So I could go here, here, check. What if I start with the check? No, wait, I didn't say that. Okay, so you think we would take... Oh, then I just queen. Yeah, I just queen here. I think I just queen. Can I take the knight? So I could... Can I take on c6? Can I take on c6? Because you can't take my queen because of back rank. And we just are rook up here. Some optical illusions tonight. Where is everybody? This is everybody. This is my stream. We could maybe take on c3. If he attacks me again, actually, that's illegal, for one thing. Oh, it might be queen a3. If rook f3, my dishwasher, I got it. Okay, if rook f6, and then bishop d5, and then queen d5, he then has queen e7 check. But I think I can just go king g8. Yeah, so I'm thinking this. Now, taking with the rook is interesting, but it does allow queen e8, which I don't like. I might be safe there. Ah. Yeah, it is rook takes. Otherwise, he takes on f6. Of course. Oh, I almost blundered that. I almost blundered that. Then I would have blamed getting up to empty the dishwasher, or to open it up, anyways. One thing that's nice about this heat is my dishes dry so fast. Okay, this might win a piece, taking on e5. If rook takes, then we have d5. d4. Yeah, just d4. So we're down a rook. Knight b5 is looking strong. His queen has nowhere to go. If he goes to d8, then maybe he's got d8. He might also have b8. So let's look at b8 first. I then have knight c6. You'd have to go. Yeah, the knight c6 wins the queen, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then similarly, if he goes here, okay, it should be this. And then we have the fork here. Good find by me. C3. If BC, then I think I take on A3. And he can't catch me. He can't go this way. And if he goes to D3, yeah, he can't catch me there. So he can't take, he can't go BC. If he goes AB, I'm taking on B2. So I think he's screwed here. If king D3, then I take and king B2, and yeah, it's going to be this. And yeah, so I think I'm going to take on G2. He has to go to F2, and then I'm forever able to move my king. Okay, rook pawns are so good against knights, so he can stop it, but oh, but then he's got knight a8. So bing, bang. Might go a5 there. Because if I go a7, and then a5, he has knight a8. So bing, bang, a5. I don't think he can come around this way. And if he takes an a5, then a7. Very good. Very good by me. Maybe rook f2. Is this too slow? This one's tricky. This one's very hard. Oh, this one's very hard. This one's very hard. I'm leaning towards rook f2 here. Rook f2. If he takes on b7, then king b7. And king g4. King g4. King back to f6. King f4. King e. King d5. King e3. Yeah, I don't know about that. Actually, if he takes here, I take the pawn, but then he attacks me. But then I have check. Okay, so I don't think he can take because I have this check and then check. Okay. And then so if he goes king g4, then I go king c7. I think this is how we do it. It hurts. I mean, I don't feel too bad because I didn't 100% verify it, but this was tricky. So it is king g4, and then I thought, yeah, and then this is the other thing I was looking at. Okay, I kind of jumped the gun there, eh? So it was just king c7. Why didn't I not even just play that? Yeah. Okay, so if he takes and then I take, this is still very hard. I knew this would be hard. What is the difference of this line? What's the difference? My king is closer somehow? And I think he gets a tempo on my rook. I think in the other line, my rook, in this line, yeah, he had a tempo on my rook, I think. Wow, that's tough. That was tough. Hello, Bishun. I don't think you should be worrying about openings if you're a beginner. Yeah, don't worry about openings. That's the worst thing you could be doing to try to improve at your level. Do puzzles like me. I think I can just trade queens here. Free rook. Can I take, check, queen? Check. Kill box. Any random move? Sure, that's exactly what I said, yes. Play any random move, that's what I said. I don't know if you're being serious or not. Do you mean in the opening? Just follow opening principles. If you follow opening principles, you're going to be fine against 99.99% of whatever you face. He can take our knight. I'll be up the exchange. Can I do better than that? Don't like that one. Check. This is mate in 2. His knight, I think, is going to be too slow. Oh, can't go there. Rook h5. Take. Mate in 2. Mate in 2. Deflection. Fork. Take and then rook d7. I've got king g8. Actually, no, we can just go here. Okay, take. No. Take. What? Wait, what? What? What's wrong? Oh, I mean, this wins the exchange. I thought I was already up material to begin with. But I wasn't. Ah. It was going too well. I just assumed I was up material, but I was not. Got to start all over. From ground zero. Sucks to be me. Oh boy. I mean, I'm just sloppy. Because I get bored of, I hate doing the puzzles. And then I stop being careful. I'm black moving up the board. There's a check and then check. Just sloppy, you know. Just sloppy. Sloppy. Two different mates here. Unstoppable. No, there's knight b6. Then I can push here. It should be good. And we take. That was underrated. And here comes the whining. We knew it would be just a matter of time. All I see is knight h6. I don't think I like this one. I don't like this one. I did not care for that. We have a check here. And then a mate on g3. This wins a rook if he blocks. And then knight. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. Can I push? Check. Mate. Check. It's not mate, but it's material. We are white. Check. Check. Okay, so check. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. Sorry for the terrible stream. I mean, it's always it's the puzzle streaks make it terrible. So if I go queen b6, he has to go to one of 3 squares. If he goes to c4, I can pick up his bishop. And I guess that's going to be good enough. I think we're just happy with the bishop. Not a fan of that. We have a discovery. He has to move the king and then it's mate. My bishop doesn't seem so great. We can threaten mate. And he actually does not have any way to defend. Ridiculous. Okay, I lied. But I think I just take it and then I win. I'll be up a pawn. Don't think I like this one either. We're only up a pawn. I don't like that. Check. Mate in 1. What the heck is this? Okay, there's a fork threat, and is that mate? It's mate, and he can't stop it. So we're winning the bishop. Ridiculous. Well, there's a rook here. And then I can force the if he blocks with the rook, I can force the queens off. So he can't do that. If he blocks with the knight, I can do the same thing. So he needs to move the king. He has to go here. And then I get another check in. This reminds me of a woodpecker puzzle. Check. Mate. Okay. Take. What else would it be? Take. And then I'm threatening check. Okay. Call me careless. Okay, he does have, I'll look at this, but I can just bring the rook back. What about this check? Okay, I'm taking, yeah, so this is still, I was thinking about bringing the rook back, but is there something simpler? This might be better. He gets a check again on e4. But this time I think oh no. Still can't block because he gets this other check in. Yeah, so my concern here is bishop e4. I understand I can take it. My position is better. Like my pawn is better. I'm gonna go for that, but that's still very scary. Check. Yeah, so check if he goes to h1. And then if I go check, take, it's nothing. This puzzle is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, let's say I take the queen, because that's the easiest to calculate. This is hard. Ah, boy. Oh, I might have d3 at the end. We trade rooks and then d3. So you start with check, king h1, then take, and then check, take, d3. Oh, he's still in the square. Is this more efficient? And then check. No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And this assumes he doesn't go king f2. It doesn't account for king f2. Although I think it's the same thing after rook here. Yeah, rook g1. Takes. His king is always there in time. Wow. So maybe I trade the heavy pieces and I don't play d3. Then I just bring in my king. Could that be the idea? Yeah, I'm not sure about that even. Yeah, it might be here first, because if I trade queens, I can't even take with any initiative. So if I start, again, ignoring king f2 for now, king h1. I could then take... This still doesn't do much. But I'll have two passed pawns. And he'll have... Well, but he can create another one, though. But yeah, king g7. Oh, this is so hard. How are you supposed to figure this out? I'm not so worried about king f2. Like if I go gh, king f2, queen g3. Like after queen g3, I'm looking good. He has to go king e2 is forced. And then queen g2. He has to go king e1. But still, even that is not clear. None of it is clear. No. Then I can sack on f1 and then queen. Yeah, so I don't think he can go to f2 because so here, check, right? And then check. And then I take and then I queen again. So I think king h1 is the only move. And then if I take the queen or I go rook g1, they both seem to transpose. Unless I have something like queen g3 or something. Queen g3, check. 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 Yeah, I think he could draw there. I don't know. I'm giving up, essentially. I'm going to guess and take on h. It ends too early. God damn it. Yeah, so it goes here. It is queen g7. Or rook g1. But I want to look at rook g1. See, I wasn't sure about this. Because I was scared of his a pawn. But I can create pants. Pants are faster than this, apparently. I just couldn't calculate all this. Yeah, even now, this is not easy. This is a terribly rated puzzle. Oh wait, no, sorry, we're queening first. Yeah, but no, this is hard, man. This is like 15 moves ahead. Or 12 moves ahead. That's a downvote for the rating. It ends too early. This is significantly difficult. It's not even a bad puzzle, but it's inappropriately rated. Wine, wine, wine. Okay. So, how do I get anything going here? Here I'm threatening to win his queen. Very slow move. So what if he gives me the queen? Actually, he's got this escape route possibly. This is so hard. Ah, the puzzles today are so hard. But I'm thinking queen e8. So queen e8, d2, check, king f6, and then I have mate here on f6. So, yeah. So if he sacks the queen, then check, Eventually, I'm going to be able to fork him here to win the rook. Yeah. Okay. So still check. This is still mate. That's actually a really interesting move because now if he sacks the queen, he can protect. No, he can protect the rook, but then I'm still going to take the pawn. Okay. The puzzles today are very difficult. Check. Giving up my opportunity to win his bishop. If rook takes, then maybe rook takes. King h6. Check. King g5. Check. That should. It's still tight, but I think that might lead to a win. If he runs to begin with, same idea. I'm doing this. Yeah, and I'm taking with the rook because I want my queen to get here. Right? Check. Check. And then I want my queen this way. Yeah. Okay. Very tough puzzles today. So, can I take... Whoops. How is this not the best move? What on earth? Okay, we have to consider f5. I might have check. No, because take. Okay, so being f5. At least I saw f5. So we can problem solve for that. An hour in. There were some tough puzzles today. I think I can take the other rook. And then I'll have 2 rooks and a bishop, right? For the queen. Bing, bang, boom. Right? No, not right. Not right. He recaptures. Bing, bang. Boom, boom. Yeah, he can recapture. But is there nothing I can do? Oh, do I have this? I might have queen g3. Oh, I got queen g3. Okay. Check. King f1. Then I can trade queens and then take here. Okay. Maybe I should have verified that a bit more, but okay, I could do this and maybe rook e1. He might have this, but that's a possibility. I could also try to force it out. The woodpecker idea is rook e1. But he might have bishop e6. Yeah, I think he has bishop e6 there. Oh, it's just a deflection. Oh my god. Okay. Where is everybody today? Nobody's here. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. Nobody's to applaud my attempts. Feels bad. Down a piece. Hello, Vivek. I've been enjoying that little Indian mix so much better than that bhujia. So much better. I've just been eating a little bit per day, like 2 tablespoons per day. Keeps the doctor away. I forgot what it's called. But that mix is called. What's going on here? I have no clue. What a weird ass position. You can't tell me this is not weird. Here? This is so strange. This is the strangest position. What is going on? I have no idea what's going on here. Like if he defends it, I have a check. Okay, so he moves it. I don't understand. I do not understand this. What the hell? Oh, I can just attack the rook. How bad do I have to be to see this? My God. Hello, Amateur Shack. Oh, did not see that. Now, do I want the rook? I don't think that's enough. I don't know if that's enough. But what's better? I could try to attack his knight, but he's going to take my bishop. It might just be taking, but I do have a lot of pawns. Okay, I got a lot of pawns. Last one. I was on the bubble earlier, or it might have been 39. I restarted so many times because I got a little bit lazy, and the puzzles were hard today. His queen might be overloaded on both knights. I'm down 2 pawns. His king is exposed. Rook g4 is interesting. There's knight d8. There's knight d4. It's got to be knight d4. He's got knight c7. Okay, I might be able to take. So yeah, I'm down 2 pawns. So if knight c7, can I take? He has to recapture, but he's defending e3. He's got a lifeline on e3, but then I can take on c7. And then what's the body count at the end of that? I think I have 2 rooks, a knight, and a bishop. So I think I'm up a minor piece there. Because he's got 1 knight. So that might be it. That's complicated, though. Let's verify. Yeah, so knight d4. I can't imagine knight c7 not being the best move there. Because he has no way. I mean, technically, he could do something like queen d7. Yeah, it's possible he has something like queen d7. Knight d4, queen d7. So let's say knight e2 and then king g2. Oh, do the fork there. We win the bishop. But he recaptures. It's still very tricky. Knight d4, queen d7, knight e2, king g2. Knight f4, check. Knight takes f4. And I have to be careful about back rank for me. I was thinking about, then I could go rook f7, but then I think he has back rank. Then he has rook c, or he has queen c8 mate. Otherwise, we could, if he took the rook, my idea is if he then took the rook on f7, I have rook g4 and then queen h5 mate. Actually, that wouldn't even be mate because he would have king h2 and then he could bring the queen back. Oh no, he can't bring. Yeah, that would be mate at the end there. So it's kind of interesting. Like if he plays queen d7, I don't really see the continuation. You would think we're better though. Maybe I could just go check. You know, like his king is quite exposed. You know, you would think. Still not clear. I can't see everything. I think it's knight d4, but yeah, queen e7 is a weird move, but I think we have good play there, but I'm not entirely sure. And if he goes knight c7, I'm going queen c7, and by the way, I totally miscalculated this before. No, I didn't. I was right the first time. Yeah. So takes. Yeah, takes. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this, but queen e7. I'll look at this one with the engine after. Yeah, okay, I got it. So get one wrong on purpose now. It won't let me do that because it finished. But I was curious about this other line. Queen d7. Oh my god. That's pretty. That's pretty. It's not your usual queen sack into a fork. It's like a 2-step away. I like that. I like that. That's pretty. But there was also knight e2. And it can transpose, but there's also just check. I saw this, but then I wasn't quite sure. But yeah, we can take here. Although, isn't our rook hanging? We're still, no, then we can take the knight. We're still up material. Okay, anyways, I got there in the end. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. Okay, so that took an hour and 15 minutes or so. Time for a game now that I'm worn out. Do puzzles until I'm burned out and then lose. That's my routine. Don't forget to whine in between and during. 10-year-old account, 36,000 games. Wow. That's what we want to see. Cheater. No. I'm happy to see an established account. 10 years old. That's how you do it. It's like a reverse Frums, but it's called the Staunton Gambit. And it's dangerous. I have a bad record against it. And then is it G6 or D5? I think it's G6. Because D5, I think he can take. So it's the most natural move in chess, G6. If you're not familiar with this, it's hard to find. Oh, I remember this now. And then you go Queen E7. And then, ooh, I think that's playable, yeah. D5 or F5? Probably D5. Check. And I almost fell for it. I almost fell for it. That's why he played Queen E2. So maybe King F7. Or Bishop G7. Which do I want? Maybe King F7. This way, my bishop still has other options. Okay, now D5. I'm not even up a pawn. So knight C5. I don't really want him pushing. Yeah, I'm going to go D5. I don't want him playing D5. Weird position. And I can enjoy the game for once because my opponent has a real account. Okay, C6, his knight's dominated. So we'll do that. And we have the bishop pair. So I'll consider that my perk. of this opening. I'll consider that a success. We're black and we have the bishop pair, and we didn't compromise our pawn structure. Okay, there's h5. He's got f4 though. Okay, need my pieces out. Where do we put our pieces? Can I run the A pawn? I mean, it'd be nice to develop. I might go f5. I know it kills my bishop, but my bishop has nowhere to go. It also weakens e5. But yeah, maybe no buts, because if he goes f4, I don't like that. I think I need to play on the queen side. Can I run the b pawn? It feels weird to not develop. Okay, I'm just going to throw a pawn, but I don't know where to put my pieces. Like, I have no places. I've got no squares. Like, I mean, maybe I could have done this, put the bishop on d6 or something. And so he goes ahead and plays f4. I need to improve my pieces, so. Ooh, there's a pin here, which I don't mind. I could attack his knight. If knight a4, it's having. Oh no, he's no. So maybe we put a pawn there. Okay, this is getting. Look at my lack of development. I'm really playing tempting fate here. But my idea is a4 and then b4. And I might just be overextending there, but at the same time, he's not that much better developed. So this knight's dominated. So I'm going to continuous a4. This is kind of weak, but continuous the plan. I might. Okay. We like that. We like this. We like this. Look at that hook pawn. We've created this weakness. This is probably the worst thing he could have done here. He panicked. Flipped the board. He panicked. I just threw the pawns up at him. It's so weird. All I've developed is my queen, if you can call this being developed. I didn't. I violated all the opening principles. Okay, can I take? No, he's got a check. Can I take? No. So we have to move it. I don't want to. Okay, so we go queen b7. What's wrong with that? Play it and be confident. This should be winning. I think a3 was a big blunder as opposed to a small blunder. Okay. Now maybe a3 dragon style. But then there's b3. It's not bad though. Or I could. I could go bishop b4. Bishop b4 might be good. Yeah, I don't want to take with a queen, so either a3 or bishop b4. I think I want bishop b4. I'm going to go bishop b4. And then maybe it's a3 a threat. b3. This pin hurts more. A2. And then king B2. I don't think I have anything there. But maybe if I get the queen here. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so take. He wants a very strong center. I don't know how he takes. I'm not sure how he takes. Let's say it was the D pawn. I don't see it though. I don't see it. I don't see it because I can always just simplify. Like, yeah, I don't see it. Can even just blockade now. I mean, okay, this is a threat. Okay, so maybe rook f8. Actually, I can always just go here. Okay, there's g4. Boom. Why not? Why not? Push here and I just do this. And my bishop can always come back. I'm going to do this. I'm insane. I'm insane, but I don't see how he infiltrates on the dark squares here. My queen can just defend them at the cost of these pieces not developing. But yeah, my queen just comes in on the dark squares now. I think at this point I have to really start focusing on playing quicker. Yeah, so now I offer a trade. I don't think there's more to discuss than that. Fuck! I'm so lucky. I should have seen that. I had different ways. Like, I had so many moves I could have played. Oh my god. I deserve to lose for that. Sorry for this, the loud swearing, but that really terrified me. I saw it 2 seconds after I played it. Okay, but I'm still fine. I'm still fine. He doesn't have a dark squared bishop. Now, do I want to take this knight? I may, because it could attack when I least expect it. Then I can also run the A pawn up the board. Okay, so let's take that and let's push it. If he comes in, sorry, he can't do that. If he comes in, check. Okay, let's push. I'm getting very low on the clock though. I can also force a trade of bishops. Okay, big threat. Big threat. Ooh, this is getting quite dangerous, hey? I might be losing even, but I have to... I mean, I have to stop this, right? So I might be losing. So if he takes on f8, I might have to take with the king. Otherwise, there's e7. Oh, no, e7. He wins a bishop because he can... Oh, this is dangerous. I think I have to take with the king. But then there's a lot of massive... I'm in trouble here. Okay, so takes e7. takes. No, I think I can go here. I'll be up a piece, I think, at night. But the pin will be annoying. Can I take and then push? Take, push. I could. Here. I don't know. This cost him a move, but I think I'm fine. My king is so safe. That's the funny part. I got no time though. I don't know. I feel this is his best chance here. So we promote. Because his king is safe, you know, for a move. But he's got to try for that. Then I can sack. If, like, worst case scenario. But I might just have rook a7. Yeah, I'll go rook a7. Actually, what am I talking about? I can take it. Okay. So here, yeah, we're starting with the check, and then rook a7. Okay, rook a7. Oh, there's a check here. Uh-oh. I think he's per pet now. I missed this. Oh, here? Here. King g8. King g8, push, I can sack, but I'm going to flag. Do I have to sack? I don't have to sack. Well, do I? I might have to sack. Oh, fuck! Yeah, I got low on the clock. I don't mind losing. I let myself get too low on the clock. Okay. I'll give him I'll even throw a well played. I threw in a well played. Can you see that? I just got too low. It was a time management issue. That was a very interesting game. It always comes down to the clock. Ugh. I think I played a great game. I get too caught up in the game. I don't do what it takes to win by playing quicker earlier. I just have to play quicker, you know. I usually have the better position, but then I flag. Okay, I'm gonna go e5 because I was looking at a game in the. It was a different position though. It's when they played the delayed Alapin, and then you go g5. Okay. If bishop g4. I think could I take here? No. Okay, castles. Oh, yeah, I gotta play quicker. It's just a shame, you know. Because I don't need much more time in my games. I need like maybe a minute more on average. Like I don't need tons more time. But that's how I get the good positions. Okay. Okay, let's go b5. Rook e8 was another consideration. Because it'd be nice to play d5. That's why I was thinking doing this. I don't think he can sack here. So we will... Okay, you know what? If he wants to do this, he's welcome to. Because I don't care about this bishop. I don't care about it. And where do we want... I'm going to threaten this because I might play f5 potentially. Or should I go for here? No, I'm going to go here. And then... I don't know what to do here because... Maybe I'm going to put on e7 then. And then I'll play f5. If g4, I don't know. Okay, I could take with a pawn, but then I lose h6. Okay, so we're left with a lovely bishop. But the position is closed. I got to keep playing quick because apparently all that matters in chess is how quickly you move. This threatens a pawn. Oh, does it though? That's always complicated. Then I can go here. Does that win? A pawn? Might as well make him think about it. He can go here right away though. And then his knight is just... But then I can still go here. Right? Okay, let's try it out. Knight h4, queen h5. He has to spend a couple of seconds to think about it. So I get those seconds back. And then he might just go back to f3 and I don't have anything. But then I have f5. Right? I moved away from the f-pawn. That's something. Oh. Interesting. So how does this work? The only move that makes sense to me is is knight h4. Right? So knight h4. And then I have queen h5. What's the problem? What am I missing here? No, I'm so stupid. He can just take. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, sorry. So queen h5. And then this still looks suspiciously bad. King, is he going to go here? Should I just play f5? Okay, but does this do anything? Rook g1. And then I can take, right? It's a weird move he played. So queen h5, rook g1, bishop h3. Or g4? I can take. So... Yeah, so maybe he goes king h2, but I've still gained there, and I think I have f5. Then he's got g4. Okay, I think I can do this. Okay, so much for playing quickly, but tactics require thinking. Okay, I'm threatening bishop h3 now. No, I'm not. He's got knight h2. So I'm threatening f5. f5, g4, I'm taking. If knight h2, f5, g4, I'm taking. Knight e1, f5. Oh, what is that? Okay, well, I can just ignore it. I don't want to take because then d6 is super weak. So I think, no, but so here, Yeah, I can't take because... Oh, no, sorry, I can take. Unless he just wants to give me a pawn. That's going to be annoying to defend, but I would take the pawn. So I think I can just take on h3 here. He just offered me a draw. I think he realized the mistake. So, yeah, I'm going to take. Must be a kid. Who blunders and then... Oh, by the way, new account, but... I think only kids would have the nerve or audacity to blunder and then offer a draw. Okay, but we're only up a pawn, and this is dangerous, right? Oh boy, that's a big ass decision. I'm not going to trade queens. That's so freaking tempting, though. Okay, f5, rook g1, king h7, rook g3, though. I could go f5, like f4. f5, rook g1, f4. That's kind of nice. He's never kicking out my queen. And then I could trade queens because might have gained something there. I might do that. Boom. If he takes... Take with the rook. This is a little bit weaker. I don't know if it's any weaker. But I'm going to go for this. I got to play quicker here. Yeah, so rook g1, I go f4. And if he takes, I go rook f5. If he takes rook f5, rook g1, then I can offer a trade again. But now he's got this... I feel, for some reason, I feel d3 is weaker. I think I have more access to it. I don't know. I don't actually, but it feels like I do. Somehow it feels like a better version. Okay, maybe I can put a rook here. There you go. Then he's got to put a queen on f1. But how do I put a rook there? It's going to take some time. It's going to take quite some time. Have to be careful about his queen infiltrating. Yeah, there he goes. I think I want to lock this up now. Because I don't want his queen infiltrating and being a bad girl. Bad queen. Okay, well, you would think rook a g1. Then I have to defend it. That's what you would think. So let's do that. Gotta pick up the pace. I'm already in time trouble. Nearly. Yeah, the queen trade... I normally go for that, but most of the time it turns out I should have kept the queens on. I still have to be really accurate even if I'm up a pawn. There's so many pawns on the board and he's got 2 rooks. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, rook... Oh, shit. Okay, so I have to go rook d7. Oh, shit. No, he just won a pawn. My God. Wow, I'm blowing all my games today. I might be losing even now. So here, do I have G5? Then you can pick away these pawns. I think I'm losing now. I blew this one. Man, I suck. Here, he guarantees another pawn. Yeah, he doesn't even have 100 games played. I feel a little weird about this game, but nice comeback. Yeah. If I move the queen and then play, I'm going to try for this. So he takes in and push, and then try to attack here. I have to try something. Soupy secret. His move times are a little... Okay, sorry. I won't go there. But when it's a new account, it's hard not to. Okay, and then I'm going to try for this. But he's got rook g3. I have nothing here. Put in the other rook, maybe. And then, I don't know. I mean, everything just falls. I have nothing here. He just destroyed me. Yeah, I do feel a little weird about this game, though. So what, all losses today? I forget if I had a win. But this one I do feel... He also offered me a draw earlier, and then he comes to win. I'm getting more suspicious by the second of this game. I am getting more suspicious by the second. Can you guys see the draw offer? No. Yeah, he blundered the offer the draw, and then he comes back to win. With... Okay. I was only up a pawn, but still. I'm just going to resign. Okay, go straight to the engine on that. Future international master, 15 years old. Okay. So, whoa, he blundered at the end. I had no time, though. This was his last move was a blunder. Rook g6 is winning. And rook d6 is equals. Was I too quick to resign? I felt frustrated, though. being low on the clock and him having a new account. So rook g6. Yeah, I guess he can't take them. He can't stop mate. But what's my threat? What is my threat? Oh, I can queen? Okay. So maybe I was in my own head here. But the truth is I was too low in the clock. Like, I'm too slow once I'm around the minute. Like, once I'm down to this time, you know, even if I found the best move, I don't know. I'm just too slow without increment. But yeah, psychologically, I kind of lost. It's so hard playing against new accounts. The draw offer, though, when did he do that? Here. Yeah, right after he blundered. Yeah, but nothing. His play did not look suspicious, I guess, after the fact. Wants me to take on e4. This was a blunder. f4 was a blunder. Take on e4 and then attack like that. Check. Check. Oh, we can take. Oh. Oh. This was not working. We can sack the queen. Yeah, I didn't even consider FE because of queen h6. That's a nice little simple tactic though. Yeah, so I missed that, and then rook a7 was a blunder because of rook g6. I underestimated this, but it wins a pawn. So I needed to play g5 or king h8. Well, g5 is the only winning move though. Why? Oh, sorry, he just takes on g7. So g5. Okay, this is still scary though. Oh, we just stop it. We just stop it. I think I'm going to end it there because I'm a little bit bummed. The games were not... I had one very interesting game that I lost, but the game that I was like about to be winning, it's a time issue. This game was not... This was partially time issue, but I blundered on the board. But yeah, the other game... How many games did I play? It felt... Because I don't have them open here. Did I close it? Or did I just play that one game? Let me see. Did I only play 2 games? I only played 2 games. Wow. So I'm almost back to 2000 again. It feels bad. But yeah, this one was unfortunate. I just got too low on the clock. I played, I think, extremely well. At least in the... Yeah. I played extremely well here, and I just flagged and then blundered. Wow, this guy has beaten me 4-zip now. I gotta look into that. Gotta look into this. 4-zip, and he's 100 points lower than me. Statistically... That's odd. I'll have to keep an eye on that. If he beats me 5-zip, because he's lower rated, right? But no, I was completely winning, and then I mean, the time issue. Although it was a mistake I made on the board, but it's because I only had 40 seconds left. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I should be playing more games. I don't have the energy. Okay, that's it for me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.